Welcome back to Factorio. I'm Darkstar, and welcome back to Bobs and Angels. Now, since the previous episode, in the previous episode we set up coke and coal production, which is helpful to help do the ingots, which is our next step. So in between the episodes, all I've done is I've worked towards this planner. I kind of showed it at the end of the previous episode, I think. But essentially about what we need in order to make manganese, in order to make all the iron that we need, and things like that. So, I've crafted everything I need. I have all the supplies I could want. Everything is filled down here, so I think I'm ready. There is just one other thing I want to do first, though. Now, this is the second time I'm recording this episode, because the first time, I kind of lost the plot a bit. I got a little bit confused. It was a little bit of a rambling mess. And I know you've seen me do rambling mess, but this was on a whole new level, so I know about an issue which is going to arise. So I want to fix that straight away. Now, I'm coming up towards iron production. Now, when we're making iron ingots, we need the iron ore, and we have two stations with the same name. So, I need this station to switch off when there isn't enough iron in here, because this is going to stop at some point because we're not going to have enough. So we need a decider combinator here. I'm going to connect this to the circuit network. I think we're reading it. Oh, it's actually the green signal we wanted. Never mind. Let's grab green as well then. Okay. So we'll take in the iron, but only the green. And if this is less than 8,000, I want it to output a black signal. Doesn't really matter what colour signal it is, I just want it to output black. But then I want to get this decider combinator, connect it to here. And I want to enable this if this is not equal to 1. So it's open right now because there is enough in here. But if it runs out, then this station will close. And the train will be forced to go to this one. Because what trains do is they always tend to go to the closest train station. And obviously this is going to be the closest with where we're going to be placing the ingots. I'm just going to place another radar down here so I've got visibility at least. That way I can keep an eye on how much stuff's here. And now we're going to head to where we're going to do ingot production. Now we're going to do ingots here, but I'm also going to build another station around here for the fuel for all the forges. I've also picked up some chemical plants and atmospheric filters, the air filters, because we are going to need oxygen for steel. Oh, this is what I wanted actually. Just here. And I think we'll build it around here. Now, in between the episodes as well, obviously while collecting all the materials I needed, I also built another train station. I'm just going to jump off here. And this is to take in the crystal dust. So I built a warehouse. I'm going to place it just here. not sure if I've got any... Oh, I do have these 2 trains. Cool. So I'd like you to go to Crystal Slurry and empty your cargo, but can you go to Crystal Dust first and get a full cargo? Essentially, all I'm doing right now is just moving the problem around, but this is full. And if I want to start taking these chunks and placing them in these silos, we need to start emptying this, because this is not too far from being full. So, I'm going to do that. Now, what I was thinking about as well, in between episodes, is having another train station here for the catalysts. We still need slurry on the train network, because when it comes to gem production, we'll need some of the crystal slurry. There we go. Right. Let's go further down slightly. And I think I'm going to make a roundabout. Just use the short one though. Okay. So this is where the fuel is going to come in. I think as well, this is where I'm also going to start making the ingots as well. So, I do want a straight line for a bit. Obviously, we're going to have the fuel come out in one way. Just like that. However, I want it to do the other way as well. We're going to need about 4 for this one, though. I'm not entirely sure where to place it. I'll place it like that. Yeah, let's do it. So this is where we're going to do the actual plate production. So I'm just placing them for now. This is going to need some special signaling because this is going to be chaotic. Okay. Should be fine. A little bit messy, but it should be fine. Now this is going to be iron steel, so this is going to be all the plates. Okay, so definitely need a chain there. Definitely need a chain here. Probably need a chain right there. There we go. And I'm just going to copy you. This will definitely need another one of these, I am sure of it. So this is going to be forge fuel. And this is also going to be for carbon and coke. Did I set it up the previous episode? Let's have a look. I did. There are a few times where I'm going to go a little bit quiet, and this is just because I have a bit of a cold. I'm going to select you because you're going around in circles, and I would like you to go to here, please, and do empty cargo. Okay. I would also like another train, please. Can you come to me, please? So that train is having... I remember this train. I tried to fix it in the previous episode. Essentially, the fuel is coke. Sorry, coal, and it just needs fixing. I'm going to take all of that out. And I'm just going to go into here. Just going to grab one of these. And give it to you. You should be fine now. You can go there for now, just to get out of the way. Now, don't have another one for the coal. That is fine. We'll fix that later. In the meantime, I'm going to place these like that. We'll just have one stack of each. I'm going to change this as well. I'm going to have it as to have inactivity as well. Maybe like 20 seconds worth. Okay. Just want to go over here first. I want to put that other train on. So we are going to need the fuels. In the meantime, just to move a few of these out the way, could you go to iron ore and do full cargo? And could you go to manganese ore and do full cargo? Could you go to limestone and do full cargo? Like how many red circuits we've got available. It's amazing. How many do we have in the box? Only 400. But on the belt, lots and lots. So we could do some researches. I'm going to leave it for now though. Got other things to do. Almost there. Let those fill up first. And we'll go here. Probably going to create a bit of a traffic jam to begin with, but I don't mind. Now I'm going to place this one for the iron and steel. I think this is enough. Not too sure yet. Because obviously we need the iron ore to come in. We're going to have steel ingots go out and iron ingots go out. We also need limestone in as well. So 4 might be enough. Just check all the inputs. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we have trains waiting. It's actually a good thing as well because it shows me that there's a bit of a gap there. Okay, let's rename this to iron ore. No. Iron ingots. And that one's going to be steel ingots. I think while we're here as well, let's place the next one. Because that's going to be manganese. So for manganese, obviously we're going to need the ore in. We need the ingots out, but we also need sulfuric acid. So let's clear all of that. I don't think I have enough rail for all of this. That's fine, I should be able to build most of it though. Let's connect these up first. Okay. Manganese ingots. We'll have manganese ore. And then the acid. Yeah, we'll come back to this in a bit. Ironically, we don't need that much. But turn trash off and bring the stone and that here. Can actually make. Just so it's done. Fabulous. I'm going to ask you to go to iron ingots for me, please. So, I would like you to go to manganese or, sorry, ingots. And empty cargo. Let's get one of you. Got sulfuric acid. Okay. So, you guys need iron, obviously. So, I get you to go to there. And we need limestone, which is, oh, nope, down here. And then this just can be called iron ingots. Right. I think we have everything prepared. The only thing we don't have yet is the fuel. So I'd like you to go to a coal mine. And then come to forge fuel. Right. So let's start working this out. Get rid of all of this first. Okay. I'm gonna copy you guys. Right, so first steps first. We need to crush it. Or rather, turn it into processed iron ore. So we just need the ore processors that we have here. So I'm going to come, I think, down this way, actually. So we've got space to do that. Now, when it comes to these, we then need to make pellets. And looking at our planner, we have an equal number of pellet presses to our processors. So we are going to go over here. And do this as well. I might stretch these out a bit. And do that. Let's copy this. And that's 13. Okay. Now let's do them on both sides. Now let's process this. So we're now making iron pellets. Fabulous. Now the next thing we need to do is put the iron pellets into forges with limestone and coke. So let's look at getting those this way. Do I want to flip this around? I think I do. And do that instead. Okay, turn trash off, grab all the coke. Perfect, okay. Also place silo here. Let's copy this. I don't think this needs to be completely full, but have a good amount in it for sure. Okay. So how many iron forges do we need? We need 7. Don't like the numbers, but it is what it is. So let's go here, I think. So obviously we're going to have the pellets come this way. We will take them from both sides. Just use the fast, we don't need books for this. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's just do that. It's fine. We are going to have limestone coming in this way. And we will do that to pick up. We are going to have iron ingots going out this way. We will use the books for this. But I think what we will do is this instead. We'll offset. Then we will have coke and the light coming here. So we'll need to pick up. And we will have fuel coming this way. It's not ideal, but because of the power cables, we can't place them here. So I will do this instead. We'll copy that. Paste, 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 but destroy that. Okay, let's power this up. Now I'm just going to place this down first. I'm going to come down this way. It's almost like I planned it. I really didn't, but it looks like I did. Now, ow. I won't call cope on this side. Okay. Right, my question is though, how many are we making? Oh, we're making... how many? 75. Okay, we need... this needs to be on 2 belts then. Okay. Yeah, it should be fine for us to do that. Okay. I've changed my mind with this as well, as I often do. Go this way, please. I didn't need that much, but sure. Okay. Last but not least, the iron itself. Let's see if there's any bottlenecks. Right, none of those are backed up. That's great. We're making a fair amount of ingots. Now the next step is to make steel. Now for steel we only need 5 of these. I only have 3 on me. Why? Thought I had more. Can I make more? No. Right, let's go back to base then. How many am I going to need for magnesium as well then? 3 of these. Yeah, so I need 5 in total. Alright. Clearly I miscounted. Well, down this way as well, I will pick up more rail. Guess I'll need it for the magnesium. No, I'm not making magnesium plates. What am I talking about? Okay, it should be fine. Still going to get more rail though, it's useful. And then, can we make 5? Yeah. What are you guys missing? So what are you missing? Oh, silver. Oh, because you don't have copper. Okay. Strange that you're missing copper. Okay. Here we are. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to place the steel ones just about here because it's really close to the fuel that we need. And I think I'm going to place them just like that. Got steel. There's only one variant of it, unfortunately. I'm going to do that. Oh, in fact, I'm going to do it the other way. Change my mind. This should be fine, I think. We do need the bulk ones, though. We'll get the fast inserters by doing that. So if you could pick up from there, that would be amazing. We'll do this. We will them to go that way. get it to come this way, and copy. But how much do you need? You need 60, okay. This changes things. Let's move all this then. Need to move it down. So we'll have the input coming like this. And it's going to filter in like that. Right, let's move this around a bit. Not working how I want it to. So if I do this and this, and then it can do that. Yep. So if I just get rid of how you're doing that setup there, copy this. I think that's going to work. Not entirely sure how we're going to get them here. How about we move this like that? And then we can have one coming this way. And now if we take the steel coming out this way, Right. So the only thing that still is missing now is the oxygen. So let's place the oxygen right here, I think. So let's copy what I've already made. This. Let's rotate it around, do that. Okay. So if we do that like that, we have both of our things that we need. Let's offset you. Okay. Now I just want to put conditions on these. I always want there to be enough for one train full. Oh, two train fulls, I think. Okay. Magnificent. So that's iron and steel ingots done. Let's head over to here. I know, really treacherous journey. It took us a long time to get here. I think we're going to do something very similar that we did before, where essentially we're just going to copy this. Let's connect it this way as well. And then I think I'm going to do the crushing down here. Oh, say crushing. The ore processing. Let's remove what we've already done. So we've done that, we've done that, we've done that. So we just need 7 of these. We don't need pellet presses for these. It's just going to come out this way. I'm going to pick up and I'm going to export just like that. I think we'll place it right here. So go down, round, and that. So we also need to get this out. So let's get these chemical plants. Right, I'm going to try and do it so it's aligned like that. So, manganese cathode. We do have another recipe. We've got the ability to do this, but we need natural gas for it. We do have natural gas. We are using some just up here. But it's not in a train network. If we did this though, we do get more cathodes back, I think. Yeah, so this requires 4 processed to make 12. This requires pellets. Do I go for the second round? Because the manganese hydroxide we can easily process. Let's have a look quickly. Yeah, we just need some coke. And then we turn it back into the ingot, so it's like a cyclical process. Let's look. Natural gas. We've only found it there. Let's quickly see how much we would need. I'm going to change this away and change it to the 2 recipe. And then obviously we'll use that process. It's just natural gas it needs. Uses 2 less to achieve the same result. I will do it. It's going to be an expansion plan later. But right now it just doesn't make sense. Because we don't have a good supply of natural gas anywhere. Other than there. So yeah. We'll figure it out. It's going to come this way. You need 4. So we'll just get you to use fast inserters. Like that. And we will get you to use bulks. And you need 10. We'll also do that so we can get the acid to come in. Okay. And then this will give us the cathodes. We've run out of insult setters, okay. let's just plan the next bit then. Let's just destroy these. So I'm just going to place these down. So we're going to have the ore come out this way. How much are we making? 30, yeah, that's fine. Let's place the inserters that we actually want. Yeah, I'm going to bring these this way. Ah, I see. We'll do both then. Yeah, then going to place this around here. Okay. Fabulous. Let's do that. Should be able to make the cathodes at the very least. Or not. Let's connect them this way. There we go. Now let's go and get the bulk inserters, please. And that's manganese done. So we would have done all of these. Cool. All of you out. Let's get some more transport belts. Get a little bit more fast inserters. And another step of you, please. I think that's everything I need. Should have all the other stuff, so I need 6 induction furnaces and 10 casting machines, which... Oh, and 20 casting machines I need. I do have 20. There we go. It's all ready. Okay. Let's head back over to ingots. I'll place the radar down that way as well. Ah, never set the recipe. Cool. Ooh. Wrong recipe. That one. I was worried then. I thought I needed some coke as well. Even though I have it just here, it's not a big problem. Alright. Now I would like us to come over here. And we need to do some more train things. So I would like you to go to iron ingots, get a full cargo. I would like you to go to steel ingots. Get a full cargo. And finally, I would like you to go to magnesium ingots and get a full cargo. Right, let's rename these. So this is going to be obviously this is going to be the ingots. So iron. Steel. Magnesium. It's going to be iron. I'm going to copy this. And this is going to be steel. I'll call it steel plates. So there's no confusion. And this is going to be iron plates. Okay, so once you are full, I would like you to go to here and empty your cargo. I would like you to go here and empty your cargo. And I would like you to go here and empty your cargo. I feel this is going to be relatively tall. Now next to here, I think it's going to be cobalt, because we need steel as well. And later on we could potentially use ingots. So this could be like cobalt, invar, cobalt steel. But yeah, for now we'll just leave it like this. I'm not going to use the silos for the ingots. Just going to use some chests. Welcome in. Let's come over here. I would like to copy this, please. happy with these stacks, I think. No, we'll do 2 stacks. We're going to go here. And obviously these are going to fill in instead. All right. Okay. So I think I'm going to place the induction furnaces down here. Yeah. We'll do iron like that. We'll do steel like this. We can then have this come this way for all of the manganese. Can have the iron go down this way. And then steel come down this way. We'll place the bulk inserters again. So I think that's what we'll want. What's your stack size anyway? It's 4. Yeah. 1 should be fine. Put the power cables down. That should be everything we need. And then we connect this up to power. Lovely. Molten steel, molten iron. Fabulous. Okay. Now, for these, do want to use these again. Try that again. Alright. So I think it's 5 assemblers each. It's furthest away we can go. So like this. Okay. I'm going to copy you. You guys are going to be steel. You guys are going to be iron. We'll have both come down this way. So as I said, I'm building fairly tall for this bit. We'll use the fast inserts to do this. Copy. Okay. Now all we need to do is put the strand casters in. How much water do we need? We need 300 per second. So we need 5 of these. So we don't have any water nearby. Alright. It's fine. Let's place the strand casters here, I think. Can we do this to that? Yes, we can. So if we do iron here and steel here. Okay. Let's do this as well, actually. I think that's all 10 of them, I think. Yeah. Okay. Where it stops. we just need a little bit of iron in order to make, yeah, in order to make these. Ironic, really. Can I make a casting machine? That's fine. Let's pick up some iron from the main base. Not even enough for one. Let's turn trash back on. This all needs cleaning up soon. I mean, there's no more stone at least left. Okay, here you are. I would like you to make... Oh, thank you. So we've done manganese ingots, we've done iron and steel plates. While we're here, we could pick up everything we need for the crystal catalyst. To make the crystal catalyst, do we need the Mark II crystallizer? Yes, we do. I think I may do. Yeah, 20 is how many I was thinking actually. We'll get 24. Let's get you guys. Oh, I didn't want that many actually. 24. But I would also need to filter it as well to get the seedling. Do I need crystal slurry for anything else? Okay, we'll use it for grindstones. Okay, that's fine. So we have a crystal slurry here. We're probably going to make another one then for crystal seedling. Just going to create another recipe here, just while we're going. So if I want to make, I don't know, let's say hybrid catalyst, and I want, I don't know, a full red belt of them. So I need a mineral catalyst and crystal catalyst. And I also wanted red belts of these too. How many would I need? I change you to blue as well. So 12 of each. I have 24 crystallizers on me. And dabby dozy. But let's say I wanted to make this, and I use the... I need mineralized water for this. Is that new? No, actually, I'm doing slag slurry. Ignore me. We change that to blue as well. We do this, and we change. We'll do that one too. And blue. So, fair number, isn't it? We'd need 12 of those. That's amazing. And that'd be quite a setup. And would need a lot of water for it. Yeah. So even though I was thinking about making the catalyst here, doesn't make sense. We need water. So where are we getting that from? I might do a little T-junction here. And up this way. That way we've got access to the thermal water as well to make mineral catalyst. Yeah, that's an idea. We'll get on with that. That's the next episode job though. Where we have like all the catalysts we could ever need. But let's finish iron and plates first. Iron and steel, sorry. I've got a lot over here, but this manganese is running out. That's all we have in this base. As soon as that's gone, it's gone. And I'm not bringing any more here. Okay, let's go back over to steel plates. Okay. So let's just come down here, I think. This is a nice space right here. I am thinking though, I don't want to keep moving the slurry around. So I do have a mod installed. I was thinking whether or not I should use it. But I think I will. So we need a good supply of water. Yeah, we're going to do it. It's slightly cheaty. Because, to be honest, what I could do is this is 300. I could just copy and paste this so we have 20, and that would give me the same as one water pump. So the game kind of allows you to cheat, but I want a better way of doing things. Okay, I'm going to produce a few more. So even though it is that ratio, I don't want anything to hold it back. Alright. I would like you to take me to Crystal Slurry. Perfect. Thank you very much. Is there anything else I need around here? Anything I would find useful right now? Not really, I don't think. Maybe this. I mean, it's only 60 science, why not? Let's go for it. And it's also a requirement of this. So it needs an assembling machine 3. Amazing. What else does production science need? Needs sulfur processing. So we deal with the acid gas, which is quite nice. How we make sulfur itself. And how to make hydrogen fluoride. Both of those would be useful. We've got advanced chemistry, so we've got these options. Styrene, benzene. I have no idea. No idea. That's further down the line for sure. Then we've got advanced oil processing. Normally in base Factorio, this is super helpful, but I have no idea right now. I really don't. What about gas refining? So I'm like, what do we do with the condensates, you know? That might be useful. Do we need rubbers yet? I don't think so. Okay. Yeah. So we'll do steam cracking, and we'll do gas processing. Then advanced chemistry. Ooh, blue catalyst. What's that used for? To make polyethylene. Which is plastic, right? Yeah, this is where we get better version of plastic. Probably. Maybe. Now we can make production science packs, which would be nice. Even though we don't really need them for anything right now. Character bodies. What's that about? Oh, it's so we can get better classes. Interesting. Is this like when I die, I can like choose what body I come into? I'm not sure. Energy distribution would be amazing, so we can get substations. All right. Okay. So we need some water fill. Not very much, but I'm going to place an assembly machine right here. I'm going to make you make water fill. You need a supply of water. Unfortunately, I can just make water out of thin air. I only need 6 in order to get 1 pump, but I will get a bit more, I think, maybe 12. But yeah, this works exactly the same way as landfill, but obviously it's water. How are you guys doing? Yeah, that's almost empty now. That's amazing. Damn it. I was premature. Let's make another one. There we go. Got 12 now. So let's make the crystal slurry and the other train station. So let's come down this way. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Let's do this. I'm going to deconstruct you. It doesn't need to be this far away, but at this point, beggars can't be choosers, can they? Okay. Now let's go down this way. Let's make sure we signal it, otherwise we'll have a traffic jam. And this is going to be Crystal Seedling. So both are super useful. Ooh, actually, that's not that train station. We need a train station here. This crystal slurry. So, if we have like 2 pipes, yeah, we'll just have to have them going like that. Okay, that's fine. Gonna make the Mark 2s. Oh, yeah. So this is 24, right? Fabulous. I'm going to remove you two, please. I would like to copy you and place you right here. Okay, so we're going to come down this way as well. Then we're going to have massive filtering plants down here. I mean, I think it's fine just to export these. Yeah. I'm curious, for this much slurry, how much does it suggest? We have got the 2s. Not quite enough, but if I use the 3s, yeah, it would be enough. That's fine. Let's fill the rest up. And Debbie Dozy. Let's change the recipe, please, to that. So we have all of this slurry. Can I make 2 of these? Yes, I can. So yeah, that helps deal with the massive amount of dust we have. Just turn it into a fluid. Okay. So we've made amazing progress today. We have got iron ingots, we've got magnesium ingots, and we finally have a good, reliable source of steel and iron. To the point where we are going to stop producing it over here. Which makes us think, where's our new base going to be? Let's figure that out later. So in the next episode, we will be dealing with Crystal Catalyst. That is the big task. I think in between episodes, what I will do is I will manually craft all of these, so you don't have to watch that. This is going to take a little while. But yeah, we're going to build a new train station here, essentially. This is where it's going to take in. It's going to take the mineral catalyst, the crystal catalyst, and the hybrid catalyst. Also bring in some coal for the filters. And then we're going to be essentially crystallizing it and filtering it around here. I'm probably going to steal some of this from down here. As we're not using any of the what we finished with stone and slag around here. So yeah, that should be pretty good. That's the plan. But no, if you've enjoyed this episode, please come across to the next one. In the meantime, take care of yourself.